Hello, my name is Dennis Biddle, founder and president of yesterday's Negro League baseball player company. I would like to thank you for taking the time out your busy schedule to learn about YNLBPC. I want to take you back and share a part of history that many people were never taught, and the very reason YNLBPC exists. My father, Dennis Bose Biddle, was the youngest living player of the former Negro League, the Chicago American Giants. Growing up, I didn't just hear stories about baseball. I heard stories about resilience, sacrifice, and brilliance. For decades, African-American athletes helped build what are now billion-dollar sport industries. Yet today, more than 98% of the revenue generated from people of color is controlled by systems that were never designed to economically benefit the African-American community. That's not opinion, that's structure. Rules were written, policies were created, and opportunities were restricted. African-American players were pushed away in certain positions on teams, and while the game changed, the economics didn't. In 1996, former living Negro League players formed the first organization to represent themselves since the end of the Negro Leagues. It was called Yesterday's Negro League Baseball Players, founded by my father and Kansas City Monarchs player Sherwood Brewer. Their mission was simple but urgent: locate living players and fight for medical and financial support for more than 480 men who had been forgotten by the system they helped build. Over 18 years, I've had the honor of traveling across this country with these legends. Many of them are no longer with us today, but their stories changed me. Their dignity inspired me. That's when YNLBPC was born. A few years later, I told my father I would take this legacy into the retail world. Not as fashion alone, but as education. I call it education, quality, history, and price. Our goal was to create the YNLBPC brand, producing an exclusive apparel and memorabilia that represented the living players and preserved the true history of the Negro Leagues while raising awareness and funding and support for those living legends. In 2001, we launched our first major community event with Walmart in Fayetteville, North Carolina. 18 former players participated, including the only living female at that time, Miss Mamie Peanut Johnson. The event was a powerful success. Yet despite that success, Walmart rejected our vendor application 3 times. Since then, every major national sport apparel retailer has rejected YNLBPC. Those rejections didn't stop us. They clarified our mission because YNLBPC isn't just about apparel. This is education in motion. This is history you can wear. Every jersey tells a story, and every cap carries legacy. And what you wear in public communicates who you support. So we ask a simple question: why wear someone else's history when you can wear your own? Why advertise someone else's team when you can build your own? Please don't misunderstand. YNLBPC isn't about anger. It's about awareness. It's about cultural ownership. It's about economic intention. It's about honoring the men and women who laid the foundation and making sure their legacy becomes opportunity for the next generation. As the son of a Negro League player, I don't carry museum history. I carry living history. This is history you can wear, history you can teach, history you can build on. Our mission is quite simple. Before you spend your hard-earned dollars on everyone else's legacy, we encourage you to invest in your own, because pride is power, knowledge is currency, and history deserves ownership. YNLBPC exists to tell the truth about who built professional sports and who was denied the chance to benefit from it. YNLBPC, where history in fashion. Honor your legacy and build your future. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And welcome to YNLBPC.